Hey, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to JUAN React to everything on my life journey, man. We are back at it with a crazy video asking billionaires if getting rich was worth it. Was it worth all the stress and hard work, man? I like, comment, subscribe. Help me get 1K, get this page monetized. I love you. I'm gonna bring y'all live a stress reliever every single video, man. You dig? Let's get into it.
Filming here.
What's that?
You cannot be filming.
Why?
There's too many private people.
Yes, sir. Not tell him I told you this. The guy that just pulled up in the 458, the red Ferrari, you should go talk to him.
But you cannot be filming him here.
He's a billion.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your Ferrari?
Yeah.
How did you get rich, man? What'd you do to get a Ferrari?
I know you do.
What's your name?
Yeah, he getting right to the picture. You gotta ask him quick. Like, ain't no time. We don't got no time to bullshit. You know, some niggas be acting famous, like they don't want to talk.
And what was the most amount of money you made a single year?
I sold my company years ago. You want to know how much?
Me
I've
bust
seen
my
you
shit up
before.
for this.
How much did you sell?
I sold the company for over $1 billion.
What's the exact
Billy.
price?
1.2.
1.5 billion pounds. Not those cheap dollars. Pounds.
The pounds, my
Pounds.
Kobe Bryant was part of Body Armor, right?
Yeah.
So how much did you have to pay Kobe Bryant?
Nothing. He paid me. He invested $6 million to start in the company.
What did that turn into?
$450 million.
Damn.
Are you serious? Have you ever been broke before?
Oh my God, dude! I literally had to borrow when I was married to my wife with 4 kids. Had to borrow $200 from my mom. Was 13 million in debt. Had no money and paid it all back.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
You made billions of dollars.
Bro, that's crazy. That's what I be saying, bro. Motherfuckers, everybody start from the bottom. Everybody start somewhere. I'm telling you.
Out of your career. Are you happy now?
Oh wow, you ask good questions.
I don't think that's how life works.
I've interviewed over 40 billionaires, and I've asked every single one of them how they truly got rich and how they built their billion-dollar companies. But there's one question that I've never asked them until now. Are they actually happy? So over the next few days, I'll be
Hey, does money make you happy? Does money bring you joy? At the end of the day, when you die, you can't bring none of this shit with you. So y'all let me know in the comments, bro. Is money worth it? Like the shit that we chasing on a day-to-day basis, is it like what we getting from it, bruh? You feel me? It get deep.
in two of the wealthiest hubs in America,
Tap
Beverly
in.
Hills and Las Vegas, to interview not one, not two, not three, but 4 billionaires, tech founders to investors to people who've made billions of dollars in exits, to find out if all the sacrifice and hard work it takes to get rich is actually worth it. So let's go find out.
And
if
this
money-
is the thing. People be taking videos like this for granted because, man, not everybody get to see certain shit when they growing up. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, being able to hear other people's perspectives on how they got rich and how they got successful, I like this shit because, bro, I didn't just grow up just seeing Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces and a whole bunch of, you know? You start seeing this shit online, then you start seeing pictures and stuff. You start manifesting that into your life, bruh. The whole wealthy mindset, you
you
did.
can actually buy
Like,
happiness.
I don't think you can buy happiness though. You can't buy happiness, bruh. We gotta live your life to the fullest, man. No kizzy, man. Like, comment,
So we are
subscribe.
right now headed to go meet up with and
God.
interview our first billionaire out here in Beverly Hills, you guys. Now, who is this
What the
billionaire that we're
fuck?
about to meet right now? Well, he's the guy that has built some of the biggest beverage brands in the entire world. For example,
Like,
you ever-
bro, like, you know how rich the dude that made Dove soap is? You know how rich the dude that made toothpaste? Like, it's so many things you can create in this world. Why? I understand people got bills, responsibilities. They gotta work their 9 to 5 to take care of themselves. But like, man, you should be trying to have a way out, man, to get out of that job, bruh. That's just why I'm reacting to these videos, man. Billionaire shit,
I
bro.
had one of these right here, Body Armor. Yeah, he sold Body Armor to Coca-Cola for over $5
I be
billion.
seeing bro
For how
shit
about
on
one of these?
on the
One of these.
tube.
These are all companies that he himself
Hard
has sold
Knocks.
for hundreds of millions and
Yeah,
billions
shout
of
out
dollars. Okay,
them,
but today
man.
we find out if those billions of dollars actually made him happy. We're not just going to be getting the secret to getting rich, but whether or not money actually can buy happiness. Let's go see what he has to say. How you doing, my man? This is Lance. How you doing, Lance?
Good,
Nice to
man.
meet you. Hey, we were letting them know you built everybody's favorite gas station drink.
That's it, baby.
That's the truth.
That's how we roll.
Today we're going to be figuring out the secrets to building a billion-dollar brand.
Yep.
And we're also going to be asking you if the millions and millions of dollars actually leads to happiness. That's what we're trying to figure out today.
Like,
Right?
you will not even expect this nigga to be a billionaire. Like, look at him, bro. He got a regular shirt on, sunglasses. Like, you wouldn't even know for real. Like, That's what I'm saying, bro. Like us African Americans, we gotta pop it. But I like popping it though. On some shit though. But I don't even need to wear jewelry and all that other shit. Like I've been there, all that shit. You
So
know?
we're gonna be talking about
It
everything.
ain't bad,
It ain't bad.
right?
Definitely not. That's it right there.
He's a good looking kid.
How old are you today? How old are you?
68.
68 years old.
Yeah.
So you're a 68-year-old billionaire and you're still building companies.
And I'm still going at it, and I love what I do. Keeps me young.
How much do you work? How many hours a day do you work?
I don't work. I was working all day before you came here. I'm a young 68. Most people think I'm 50. I'm in shape. I swim every day for an hour and a half at the pool.
Money stays in shape.
Money stays in shape.
Yep,
And
health
that's what
is
I do.
wealth.
I love what I do. And what else am I going to do? Lay on a beach? I'm not that great at golf. You know, I got the team, I got my family, I got over 500 employees, and they're all driven with one goal: to win.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single day?
In a single day, when I sold body armor in October of
What, bro? Body armor, that's so crazy. And body armor be bussing. Bro, that nigga is rich, man. I'm telling you, Gatorade. I don't know who the creator of Gatorade. I know they gotta be a billionaire. At least.
2021,
How much did you make?
a lot,
Give me a range. How much?
$500 million.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
And how about
Damn.
for the company?
We made $5 billion.
$5 billion
Yeah,
for the B.
yeah.
You made billions of dollars throughout your career. Are you happy now?
Huh. Yeah, I'm ecstatic.
You are.
Yeah, I'm more ecstatic that you're here
Why are a lot of billionaires miserable though? Because you hear people talk about all the time how they're not happy.
because money's not the answer to all. I have a great life. I have a great family. My wife, my son, my daughter, and we're very close.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes money can't buy everything, you know? Man, y'all listen to CEO Trevor said, more money, more problems. Having problems money can't fix, man. Sometimes your problems can't be fixed by money, bro. But when you get there, though, it's like, nigga, I'd rather be sad in a motherfucking Maybach than a Toyota. You feel me? Like, you feel me? I'd rather be, you see what I'm saying? Like,
in some fashion in the businesses. Everyone has great houses. Everybody lives in great places. We're good. My senior executives have great lives. They all made a lot of money, and they want to keep doing it.
So you take care of your people.
Yes.
You have to.
Yeah, got it. Everyone has to get in the game. Even my assistants, they made $1 million. People working in the warehouse.
You made sure everybody ate when you sold your company.
Exactly. We share the prize.
Do you think a lot of people forget about that and they don't take care of their people?
Some people do. Yeah.
I want to
yo,
challenge you. As a billionaire, what is the best piece of advice that you've ever received throughout your career?
I would say surround yourself with good people. Make sure the first one works, and make sure you leverage all those guys that made money in your first deal. They go in your second deal, then they go in your third deal, and then it keeps going. Honestly, I can raise $100 million in one day if I start another company.
Because you know all the right people.
I know all the right people.
yep.
I've been
It's about connections. So everybody who do YouTube content creation, it don't matter where you at. My videos go out to everywhere. Tap in, man. Cause connections is everything. You gotta. That's one of the ways you gonna get rich and wealthy. You gotta know the right people, bro. You got to.
blessed.
We talked about how you and all the billionaires that you know, what is that one trait they all have in common?
They're killers. They want to win. They want to disrupt, and they work their asses off. Like Kobe.
Mamba mentality.
Dude, he works out until he passes out every morning. You've never seen dedication like him.
Kobe Bryant was part of Body Armor, right?
Yeah.
So how much did you have to pay Kobe Bryant?
Nothing.
Kobe-
He paid
Kobe,
me. He wanted to
was
get in the
that
company. He loved the
good?
product. He invested $6 million to start in the company.
He invested $6 million in your
Damn.
company?
Yes.
That's
did that turn
love,
into?
though.
$450 million.
Got all that shit
you
back
serious?
more.
Well, he also got talent marketing shares on top of that because he was the director of sports marketing. When Kobe Bryant calls the athletes to come for a commercial, they all show up. Harden came into Body Armor because of Kobe.
Give me the deepest life quote you've ever heard.
From Vince Lombardi, my father used to say this: it's not the big that eat the small, it's the fast that eat the slow. That's my famous quote in beverage.
So speed is important in business.
Dude, if you sit on your hands, the competition just runs you over.
68 today. If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Do what you love, because you won't have a job.
You got amazing advice, sir. Thank you
Yeah,
for
do what you love. Your passion gonna lead to your income. You feel me? Like whatever you love to do, man, monetize it, man. Really blow off that shit for real. Like that's why I love that this consistency I'm doing right now, I feel it in my spirit. Like we on to some different stuff right now. But let's keep going.
My friend, and I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, of course.
Look, you guys,
Let's
that's
go.
a happy billionaire right there. Okay, look, he said that money cannot be the only thing to make you happy. But look, he made a lot of other people rich, right? He had the people that were custodians making money, man, the janitors, I think he said, man. So it just goes to show the more money you make other people, the more money you're gonna make, and the happier you're gonna be. Great interview out here in Beverly Hills. We gotta go find this next billionaire out here, you guys, to figure out how they got rich, whether or not that
That's
money buys
dope.
happiness. Come on. All right, so guys, so we are right now headed to go meet up with our next billionaire. But this billionaire is not from the United States. He's not from America. No. He's from the UK. And he created and built the largest phone retailer in all of the United Kingdom. One of the biggest ones in Europe, I believe. He sold his company back in 2006 for 1.6 billion. And according to Forbes, he's worth over $3 billion worth of beast. We're about to link up with another billionaire to figure out if the sacrifice and what it took to become a billionaire is really worth it.
And it's
Let's pursue it.
crazy because you really don't know, like, some of these billionaires in the world. That's what I'm saying. Like, people, when you walk out in everyday society, the person that has like the least dressed on, like not naked obviously, but but they just got a shirt, like pant, like they just dumb down, like they just calm down. Dumb motherfuckers be having a brag. That old ass nigga, that 65 old ass nigga with the white hair and the motherfucking trailer, that nigga my man. I'm bullshit.
He says, what's going on, guys? How you doing? John, how you doing, my friend? I'm James.
James.
Great to meet you, my friend. Thanks for coming out to do an interview, man. I really appreciate that, man. John, I have one rule for all my interviews. There's no holding back at all. We're going to give the younger generation a blueprint on how to really become successful and make it in today's world like you did. Can we make that happen?
We can try.
What was your main business for the people that don't know?
Right, so for the people that don't know, and of course they won't know because all my business was UK-centric and European-centric, and that was mobile phones. And it was every aspect of mobile phones, right the way through from service provision, retailing, distribution, wholesale. It was everything. And I built
Yeah,
that up
if
from-
you know what wholesale is, you will be very successful in business. And you know how to get something for a low price and really know how to flip that shit. Gang, that's everything in this world is trading. Like, it's really, man, it get deep, man. I'm gonna start bringing more videos like this, financial videos, because I love watching shit like this to expand your mind, man. Can't be just sitting at the crib watching dumb, stupid Netflix shows all day, bro. Like, you gotta watch some shit that's gonna, get your mind right.
1986 to 2006, from one man right the way through to 12,000 people, and a sellout of 1.5 billion pounds. Not those cheap dollars, pounds.
The pounds, my man.
Pounds.
My man, I appreciate that, man. Well, hey, they're about to get $1 billion worth of game from you right here, my man. So let's make it happen. Did you come from a lot of money? Like, were your parents rich?
Well, my dad was a traveling salesman, and my mother was a post-room manager, so I suppose you could say definitely not.
Did 20-year-old you have any idea that you were going to become a billionaire?
No. I grew up in the back streets of Stoke-on-Trent in a tiny little house. I had no money and no inspiration. There's nobody around me to inspire me at all. So
Damn, and that's real shit, bro. Cause when you be trying to chase your millions and your billions, when you on your journey and your rare journey to your M's and your billions, like I keep saying, like people don't want to like inspire you. People don't want to support that shit. Like you get certain people, but it's like nah, bro. Like you be wanting to go somewhere else because it's like people. You outgrow people and they don't be on your level. Like you already seen the video. I don't know if it's Snoop Dogg, whatever. You going up here, right? Gang, if you still down here, bro, I'm still gotta keep going up here. I gotta keep going up here, bro. Like, bro, I'm going. You start falling off. All right, bro, what you on? All right, you still bullshitting? Oh, you on weird shit? Oh, shit, cut them off. God, fuck you.
So no, I had no clue. I
Oh
always knew
my
I was going to be
God.
successful.
It's
A childhood
funny.
dream I had when I was 8 years old, and my dream was that I would be driving around in a chauffeur-driven Rolls Royce, handing £5 notes out to poor people, and that dream had to be fulfilled. But in fulfilling that dream, nowhere in that dream was I a billionaire. You know, I was just successful and wealthy and charitable.
So you've made billions of dollars throughout your career. You're 73 now.
Yeah.
Are you happy today?
You know, happiness is a relative subject, isn't it? You know, I'm always challenged, and I'm happy when I achieve challenges. So, for instance, on the 19th of July, I'm doing something that's impossible for me, which is the Étape de Tour, the Tour de France cycling race up in the Alps. It's an impossible challenge for me. If I achieve anywhere near that, I'll be quite happy. And then life is full of happiness and full of sadness and full of issues. So, yeah, I'm overall happy, but I'm not a contented person. I'm always struggling to achieve the next thing.
Yeah, and this is one of the things that I be learning about myself as an individual that's like trying to grow in life and grow and build my platforms and build my success. It's like whenever you hit a goal, you always want to keep going up and 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 up. You feel me? Like you never really are satisfied. So it don't matter like how much you get at the end of the day because you always, man, this shit temporary, dog. I'm telling you. But you can't move out this shit. You can't move out this bread, bro. But at the end of the day, you gotta be happy within yourself, bro. You can't be like, I'm gonna be happy once I get this promotion. I'm gonna be happy once I do this. I'm gonna be like, you already gotta feel happy before you get the success. You feel me? And then that's how you attract it, bro. Like I be reading books and shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all be on.
And you mentioned your dad was a travel
I be on some
salesman. Are you a good
manifestation
salesman?
shit.
I don't think you're going to get to where I am without being a good salesman.
So what was your secret to sales? If you could give me one piece of sales advice that's not taught in a textbook or business school,
Integrity.
you got to keep your word.
Beyond that, when people used to ask me what are these mobile phones like, I would say they're absolutely dreadful. I said there'll be times when all you want to do is throw it on the floor and stamp on it. And they said, well, that's strange. The guy down the road who I've been to said that they're perfect. They're just like the ordinary home telephone. I said, well, that's complete rubbish. I said, they're absolutely dreadful. But if you need one, what are you going to do? It's a unique piece of equipment and you're going to buy one, but expect it to be not very good. And I never lost a sale ever because the truth. And that was the truth. But I used the truth to my advantage to gain credibility with the customer. So the guy down the road that had told him it was just like using a home telephone lost all his credibility as a result of me telling them that it was rubbish.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, taxes are crazy in the UK. Do you have a tax hack for anybody in business?
I believe that you should pay your taxes in the country that you've made your money in. There's a lack of humanitarianism on this planet.
So you paid your taxes.
I paid all my taxes on the sale of the business and everything.
What's the most amount of money you paid in taxes in 1 year?
200 million.
You
Damn.
paid 200 million in taxes?
Yeah.
That's
I
how you
could've-
know he was making some M's. Yo, taxes was 200 million. That's how much you had to pay back. Damn.
Avoided it
How?
by moving to Monaco
Why did you not do that?
because I feel that the poor people need
Bro,
help.
what
So
is
you did it for the goodness of other
man?
people.
Monaco
Well,
probably
I didn't want to
crazy.
leave the UK.
It's in
I support
Monaco.
the UK. You
I
know,
heard
I'm
of it.
very patriotic. And if I take my money away from the UK, then what does society do? What happens to the country?
But would you say that most billionaires would not choose to do that and they'd be a little bit more greedy?
By and large, yes, to some extent. I don't find many people that properly agree with me. One of the favourite arguments that they give me is, well, don't pay your tax, go to Monaco and give even more to charity. But the people that say that, surprisingly, avoid the tax and don't give a lot to charity or anything. I just think we all have to work harder to make the human race better, to make the planet better.
John, if me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
To the younger generation.
One more message. Give me the best life advice you could give to them in these last 20
Well,
seconds.
like I told my kids, really, which is, I'm not bothered about you being rich. I want you to leave the world a better place than you found it and be happy. And if on top of that, you can be very successful in your career, in your money making, then that's utopia. But at least try and be happy and leave the world a better place than you found it.
Can I
Yeah.
tell you something?
It's all really about becoming a better person. Once you become a better person, then everything else will line up with you. But you gotta align yourself up with God, bro, and get in your bag. Like you really gotta get in your bag.
I've done over 1,000 interviews. I've interviewed over 40 billionaires. This is one of the best interviews I've ever done in my life, man.
You tell everybody that.
No, I promise you.
I'm about to
You're
say,
gonna
this nigga probably said that to everybody. Nigga ugly as hell. Ha. Hey, bro, gonna get your contact information after this. Nigga ass.
Sam, thank you so much for your
That's
time.
all right.
man. This was incredible, man. I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Sure.
Guys, we just finished interviewing our second billionaire of this video, but I need you to listen to me very carefully for 1 second because next week I'm doing something insane for you. As a matter of fact, I'm hosting the craziest event that I've ever hosted for the School of Hard Knocks family.
what's
On
this,
Tuesday,
bro?
March
You wanna
17th,
get
I'm
this?
hosting Excuse me, sir.
Maybach,
Sir, is this your G-Wagon? Oh, yeah. How did you
G-Wag.
get rich, man? What did you do to get a G-Wagon, man?
I recognize you. I know your stuff from the internet.
What'd you do, man?
I worked in the entertainment industry for a long time and invested in entrepreneurs. You do good stuff, man. I've seen it before.
What's your name?
Scooter Braun.
Scooter Brown.
Who is Scooter Brian? That's what I'm saying. You gotta start looking, man. That's what I'm saying. You gotta look these people up, man. Low key, man. Let me do some
How much money you
research.
made in a single year?
I sold my company years ago. You want to know how much? I've seen you do this before.
Yeah,
You like?
how much did you sell your
I
company
sold the
for?
company for over $1 billion.
Over $1 billion?
Yeah.
What was the exact exit price?
1.2.
I mean, I go all
Damn.
over the world interviewing billionaires. You seen the channel before?
I have seen it. That's
Yeah.
why I'm so uncomfortable right now. But I appreciate what you do.
Can I interview you for a minute real quick? Is that all right?
Uncomfortable. Hey, it's crazy because I think he's saying that because when he say he a billionaire, so he say he uncomfortable. What that mean though? Cause when you really on that level, you be by yourself. That's why they say it's lonely at the top, bro. That's why they be saying that.
Sure.
How long have you been an
Can't
entrepreneur?
trust
Since I was a
nobody
kid,
no
I'm
more.
always
Once you
trying
really
to
get them
figure out a way
M's,
to
them
not be
billions,
dependent. But I started the company when I was 19 in college.
your goal shouldn't just be $1 million. It should be $1 billion. And even $1 billion, you have to go up even from $1 billion.
That defining moment in your life where you had that mindset shift where you're like, man, I'm going to go out there, make a name for myself, and become one of the biggest in the entertainment space that has ever seen.
For me, I was really, really young when I started. So I was probably too dumb and too ignorant to know that you probably shouldn't be able to do this. I think it was that blind belief. I saw someone do an interview recently and they said that really great entrepreneurs are delusional. And I definitely was probably a little delusional. I was younger that you can go and do this. And I think nothing great
Yeah,
ever
you
came.
gotta be delusional. That's what people don't understand. When you really talking about your dreams and goals, that's when people be hating on you and hating on it because they not delusional enough to believe in their own dreams and really manifest it into reality. They not even really on that. That's why I be trying to say people not really chosen ones like they say they chosen ones. What is you talking
From
about?
realistic ideas. Only great things come from being unrealistic.
Have you ever been broke before?
Yeah, when I was first starting,
Everybody's
everyone
been
thought I was
broke.
killing it, but really every time I'd make money, I'd spend it,
Yeah,
to
blow it.
kind of fake it to make it. And I remember ordering Domino's pizza and realizing I did not have enough cash to pay. And I had like this change jar that me and my roommates had by the door, and I had to open it up and pay for Domino's with change. And I never forgot that because I
Damn.
always say success and failure really live next door to each other. Like really live next
Hell
door. And
yeah.
whenever you think it's going to fall apart, that's when you got to go that extra mile so that you find out success is right there.
What year was that you couldn't afford pizza?
Probably 23 years old. I'm 44 now, so 21 years ago.
20 years ago, would you have any idea then that you would end up selling a company for over $1 billion?
You know what's really funny? When I first started, I wanted to, do that. I wanted to achieve that $1 billion. And then I realized making 10 grand was really hard. And I went and spoke to a guy in Atlanta that I really admired, and he gave me a number of 10 million of like, that's what it would take to have his lifestyle. And that was my goal. I was like, I want to have 10 million. I want to have a beautiful family. I want to have kids. And, my life changed. And I remember when I passed that number, I felt like, what is it all for? It felt empty. And then my pops.
Damn, that's crazy. He said he got all that shit and still felt empty. Like, it's like, yeah, you can move so much easier. It feels good not to worry about your bills, but like, even then, you don't got like that inner love and the right people around you and all that. Like, the cherish it with, it's like, what it's for. Like,
Me some really good advice. He said, well, what do you love to do? And I said, I love being with my friends. I love giving away tickets. I love, talking to a random entrepreneur and helping them. I love the adventure of life. And he goes, well, I think money could be a way to make you, burdensome and you could be tied up by it. Or money could be something that sets you free to do all of those things more and more in your life.
So you are now the 44th billionaire that I've interviewed. Are you happy now?
I don't think that's how life works. I think life is ebbs and flows, and there's days where you're really, really happy, and there's days where you're sad. And everybody, whether
sure.
you have $10 or $1 billion or someone who has $100 billion, everyone's having a human experience. And what I've seen from people that have a lot more money than me, who I've become friends with, they at times can feel very, very empty. And I think you don't need $200 billion to start the work of going inside yourself and figuring out who you are.
That's where
So
it
if you
starts.
wanna-
That's where the riches start inside. Every billionaire is saying that it all start that belief within. So when you chasing your vision and you chasing your purpose, bro, move at your pace. God got his own timing for you. Like, that's why I said don't compare yourself to people on the internet and social media. Like, I use this social media. I'm not hopping on the internet if I'm not making no money. I'm just sorry. I ain't, cause I know like this shit is it's bigger than what you think. You feel me?
A tip, if you want a cheat code for the end game of success, start doing work on yourself now and start seeing who you are and valuing yourself. And that's going to be a lot more important than making any amount of money.
You were in the entertainment business for decades. For the people that don't know, what was your business like? What business made you the most amount of money throughout your career?
We built a record label. We built a publishing company. We built a TV and film production company.
Okay.
For me, I never wanted to be defined by one industry. I wanted to be defined as an entrepreneur. And that to me is just living an adventure every single day.
Did you have people that doubted you in the business world?
Yeah, of course. I was a knucklehead 19-year-old kid from Atlanta, Georgia, who's come up in the hip hop industry and throwing parties. Everyone was like, what the hell is he talking about? He's going to build this and build that.
I'm assuming you had people that thought you were crazy.
Yeah, they thought I was nuts. But every great entrepreneur I've ever met has that story. Like I said in the beginning.
Nobody believe you, of course. Ain't nobody gonna believe you. When you tell them, bro, I'm finna be rich as hell, bro, I'm finna do this, I'm finna buy real estate, I'm finna invest in this, bro, I'm finna flip this, bro, I'm finna get some cash like this, bro, I'm finna really travel the world and do it. Like, niggas ain't hearing, like, they don't want to, they're like, man, you grew up with us, bro. Tyrone, you grew up with us, bro. Sharkeisha, you grew up with us, bro. You feel me? Like, man, it's fried. But that's how people think, man. I don't even worry about what people think.
It wouldn't be great. It has to be delusional. It has to be unrealistic. It has to be something. It's this idea that if you are playing baseball, if the Cy Young Award winner was pitching and everyone got to get in line and try and hit that ball, you could take as many swings as you want. And the winner, if you hit it out of the park, you get $1 million swinging. And everyone's saying you're a bum, you don't have it. Who just keeps swinging until they hit that home run. The person who shuts out the noise, that's the person who becomes the great entrepreneur.
I want to shift real quick to investing. You've invested in some of the biggest companies in the world early on. Right. What's the number one thing that you look for in a business when you're making an investment into them?
I try to see if the entrepreneurs burn the ships. It's never about what the business is for me.
You said burn the ships?
Burn the ships. It's never about the business. Like everyone else wants to look at data and everything. For me personally, I just like to look at the eyes of the founder and how psychotic are they? Like how crazy are they? How driven are they? Will they burn the ships? Will they shut out the noise? And I've seen that before. I've seen it, Travis from Uber, he had that. Daniel Ek from Spotify, he had that. Like there are certain people that are so driven and determined that you look them in the eye and you're like, they're going to find a way.
I love that, man. You got amazing advice. And I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, of course.
Guys, we just wrapped up with the billionaire Scooter Braun, man. And he just gave so
Man,
much.
Bro, you know how many connections he just made? That's billions and billions and billions on top of billions of net worth of connections he just made, bro. That's so crazy.
Advice in that interview. But guys, I think he just gave us the secret right there. He said the money does not define happiness. He said whether you make $10,000, $100 million, $1 billion, we're all going through the human experience. Great interview out here in Los Angeles. We got to keep this one rolling and go get this next one, you guys. Come on.
We're really all spiritual beings having a human experience if you really think about it.
Guys, so look, as you can see, man, we got to change of plans right now. We are right now about to fly out from Beverly Hills to Las Vegas to go meet up with some more billionaires, you guys. We're going from city to city, go find our next billionaire, figure out how they got rich, whether or not they're happy, you guys. Come on. Guys, we just got to our destination, Las Vegas, a millionaires and billionaires playground. And look, we got a mission. We got to find another billionaire to complete this video to really figure out and ask them if money truly buys happiness, if after they amass that billionaire status, that $1 billion network, if that money buys happiness. So we're at a destination with some of the richest people coming to meet here in Las Vegas, you guys. Come on. Real quick. I had a question for you. How did you get rich, sir? There we go. Excuse me, sir. Question for you. Yes. Is this your Rolls Royce?
No, it's that general.
Is this? I have a channel where I interview millionaires and billionaires all over the world to get advice to the younger generation.
Hey, I know you.
Is that your Rolls Royce?
How did and that's crazy. The billionaires really be knowing. They're like, hey, I know you. That's how you know niggas really be grinding. That's what I'm saying. When you grind, the right eyes gonna see you grinding, bro. See the potential. You just gotta keep going, bro. Keep going. Cause once you build your own platform, that's when it's like better to like connect because you got your own. Not like you leeching off nobody. You build your own name.
Rich man, bro. Yeah. You private guy?
Yeah.
I got you, man. Excuse me, sir. Sir. How did you get rich?
Oh, I'm not the person to ask.
No?
No. But
All
thank
right.
you.
All right,
But I've seen you guys on either TikTok or somewhere.
What line of business are you in, sir?
Medtech.
You said medtech.
Medtech.
How did
I'm
you?
not the person to talk to.
All right, my man. Have a good one. Look, as you can see, man. Look, these
Damn,
guys.
they not on that. Why they on that? Oh my gosh.
Out here in Vegas, man, the millionaires and billionaires playground. Look, they don't want to give out the game, you guys, but look, I'm not going to stop until I find another
Yo, I ain't
billionaire
on that.
to make this video even better for you guys.
Nigga
Come
acting
on.
like they better than niggas. That some rich motherfuckers. It look like he was going to a meeting or some shit though. Like he was doing something, but I don't know, man. You can stop for 5 minutes and chop it up. Hey, he out here taking them risks though. Fuck.
You filming here.
What's that?
You cannot be filming here.
why?
It's too many private people.
Not tell him I told you this. The guy that just pulled up in the 458, the red Ferrari, you should go talk to him.
But you cannot be filming him here.
He's a billionaire.
You know him?
Yeah, I know.
What's he do?
Private equity. I will go talk to him.
Excuse me,
That's
sir.
dope.
Sir.
See, that's real shit, bro. That's how I fuck with, man, a black man. The for real. It's always a black man that come in the scene to save the day. That's how I fuck with him because he put them on, bro. Niggas ain't selfish, bro. Motherfuckers be hating.
Is this your Ferrari?
Yeah.
How did you get rich, man? What would you do to get a Ferrari?
I know you did.
How'd you get rich, man?
Private equity. Well, Wall Street guy, yeah.
How long were you in the money business?
36 years.
Over these 36 years, what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
On paper, $1.6 billion, maybe.
1.6 billion?
Yeah, well,
Damn.
I took a company public that I owned half of, and it first opened at like 3.3 billion, 3.5 billion or so.
That Ferrari hard, too.
I interview billionaires all over the world to help the younger generation.
Sure, for sure.
Is
Yeah.
that cool?
Yeah.
I got one rule for all my interviews. There's no holding back. We're going to give them the blueprint right here on how to build a million and billion-dollar company.
Sure.
Can we make that happen?
There's only 3 ways to make money. You only leverage people, you leverage time, or you leverage money, right? That's the only way to
Yep,
make money. You have to do
is money. Money is time. Time is money. Money is time. Time is money. Money is time. Time is money.
one of those 3, right? Like, let's say you're a lawyer and you work for somebody else, you're selling your time, you're not going to get rich, you'll be comfortable. You leverage people by becoming a lawyer and then starting a law firm. Now you're making money on all the people that are working for you, so you're leveraging time and money, right?
Ooh, that's game
And-
right there.
Yeah,
You know
you're
that.
right.
That's
And
game.
there you go.
So you can't get rich working for anybody.
I cannot, I'm unemployable. No one will hire me.
Why?
Because I'm a lunatic. Like, who would want?
Are you crazy?
I'm crazy, yeah. And you couldn't pay me what I'd want to get paid. And then if you leverage, I'll give you an example. I think I'm meeting one of my analysts right here, Jason. He works for me. I leverage him. So Jason, what's up, brother? So here,
You're at Vegas.
this is Vegas. So he is a total professional gambler, the best blackjack player ever. But when I started my hedge fund again 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Yeah, about 7.
So he's a mathematical genius. I'm not. So I leverage people by hiring good people that have a different skill set and then put them to work and let them do their thing.
You made a
That's dope.
ton of money throughout your career, but
You gotta have that system, that product in that system, and then that structure gonna come too with it.
Yeah.
are you happy today?
Oh, I'm the happiest I've ever been in my whole life.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 56.
And you're really happy.
Yeah, I've been married to the same woman for 22
Who
years.
said
have
no
4 kids.
again? One of them niggas did say no. Yeah, someone was basically saying he could still keep achieving shit, whatever.
How long you been faithful?
Well, that's funny you say that. When I
I'ma go
married
back and
her, I told
look
her
up some of
it's
these
a really
dudes.
interesting story. I said I can't be faithful, and she's like, "What the hell?" I go, "I can't be." But if you're with me on the journey, we can do everything together. But ultimately, over time, I just loved her
Journey.
so much, and she's such a great human being that I became massively only thinking about her, and so I'm completely faithful, which is crazy, but
And you're the happiest you've ever been.
the happiest I've ever been.
Have you ever been broke before?
Oh my God, dude! I literally had to borrow when I was married to my wife with 4 kids. Had to borrow $200 from my mom. Was 13
Damn.
million in debt. Had no money and paid it all back.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
See, when you were negative $13 million in debt, what were you telling yourself?
I was
13
depressed, and I have a mentor named Steve Caspi, who's one of the richest developers in New York City, and he stuck with me even when I lost the money he gave me, and he made it all back tenfold. But
That's hard.
You need to have
You
people.
gotta have people behind you believing in you too. That's why it's so important to have the right circle, man. Because like you switch up. That's the thing. That's why you should never really hate on nobody, because somebody you hating on could really become rich as hell, really become a real millionaire, billionaire in real life. But you was hating on them, so now you missed out on your whole blessing because you was hating on your friend because you seen your friend was going up and you was like, oh, that nigga got that brand, oh, that nigga got that music, oh, that nigga got that design, oh, that nigga got that whatever. You was hating, bruh. And that's the problem, bruh. That's the problem with this generation. It's too many people just be watching your stuff, not clicking the like, comment, subscribe, or people not liking your Instagram reels. I know, bruh. You gotta have the right people,
that
man.
you can network with. I read a book when I was young called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and people don't read it today, but if they read it, they
No, that
understand
book,
it.
I
You
heard
can,
about
you
that
can
book.
network with people.
Yeah, I gotta
this is
get
going to
that.
sound a little crazy, but you got to put yourself in a position to understand what others would do that have made it and get the best advice, even if they're not around. Read about it. I do a ton of reading. I read so many books.
Gotta read
People
books.
just their head would spin, but I probably consume 50 books a year.
Do you actually?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What is your #1 book recommendation for anybody in business?
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. The Road Less Traveled, which is a psychological book by M. Scott Peck. If you're not God-fearing, like I'm a God-fearing guy.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, for sure I do. I absolutely know that God exists.
How? How do you know that?
Because I effectively believe
Yep.
that everything that's put in
Jesus
front of
Christ.
you is for a reason, and you have to learn how to pay attention to the reason. So I don't believe in God in the sense of organized religion. I believe that there's some greater scheme for you, and you're getting the message the whole time, but are you really paying attention to it? Are you really being honest with what you're being told? My failures have only led to my success. Those failures happened for a reason, and if you look at it that way, it's easier to deal with. But I completely believe in God.
How old are you now?
Everything happens
56.
for a reason.
Me and you died tomorrow, and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation. What would that be?
Oh, wow. You ask good questions. You want to go as fast as you can, but you also want to take your time. None of these things you see like on the social network and all these things where the person started in their dorm room and suddenly they were a billionaire, that doesn't exist. It's not real. It's Hollywood. I've been doing this.
It's not real. That's what I'm saying. When you see people on Instagram, they only showing you what they want to show you, the good parts. So they're not showing you the up and downs. That's why, man, I document the ups and the downs because it makes your audience really believe your story, bro. Like, this is a real journey. We all really on the journey. We all really trying to make it. Like, I'm really on that. Like, button up on that. On that. On that.
It's literally
Oh,
36
shit.
years since I was 20. I think all my failures were lessons that I was doing it wrong and I needed to pay attention. But I never quit. That's one thing I'll tell you is my wife will say this. I never give up. Never. Never, never. You're going to have to kill me. And then even then, I have a legacy. I have kids.
I love that, man. You got amazing advice, sir.
Appreciate it.
Every time, and I connect with all the millionaires and
Yeah, he
billionaires.
gotta get his
Could I
number
your
for
contact?
sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
that
Yeah,
cool?
absolutely. Yes.
That's a
dope.
wrap on today's video, man. I need you guys
So
to
you gotta
like
fuck with
and
people like
subscribe
that.
for amazing
Fuck with
content.
people that fuck with you, no matter how much money they got. God gonna put the right people in your life, man. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all so much, man.